let's talk about March. So back to my channel, guys. My name is Paige and we are doing a tarot pick a card energy update for March 2020 or Pisces season, depending on how you want to roll. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Paige and I make a ton of cool videos just like this one. So if you're interested in that, you hit the subscribe button and turn on your post notification bell. I keep saying it backwards, so finally got it right. But yeah, make sure you do that and like this video if you like this kind of content. I already know you guys are eager to get started, so we will get right into this. So let's jump to the pick a card. So as always, guys, make sure you are tuning inward to get yourself into a receptive mode. If you need to learn how to do that, I actually have a video on it linked above and below. But this is our group 1, group 2, and group 3. So group 1, getting started with your message, we have Divine Passion and Golden Opportunity as the Oracle cards. So right away, I get the energy that this is a time where you are going to be able to use what has been driving you, the passions, the desires that you have, to create what you want in your life. Now, if that's something you've been working on, I feel like in the month of March, you're going to have that golden opportunity show up. So this is really exciting for you guys. Now, I say that because also we have the 6 of Candles here. So the 6 of Candles is like a public recognition card. When you have an idea that serves multiple people, it serves a nurturing type of nature, people normally respond really well to it. Anybody could use some sort of pick-me-up, and I feel like you have really worked on yourself to the point where you're able to help other people out. I'm also seeing that here with the 3 of Vials, because this is like a celebration card. Both of these are really celebratory cards. So like I'm saying, I feel like in March 2020 for you, group 1, there's going to be an opportunity that presents itself that is what you've been waiting for. Or maybe not exactly what you've been waiting for, but pretty damn close, that's for sure. Because we do have the Magician here in reverse. The Magician here in reverse is somebody that makes their own life. They, know that as above, so below. Use the tools, they use the skills that they know work for them, and they make it turn into fruition. They make it turn into something worthwhile. So with this being in reverse and also the Mystic of Bells being in reverse, I just have a feeling that this is a good time for you to just step back from the how and the why and just start embracing more of the feeling, because 3 of Vials and 6 of Candles, like I said, with those 2 being upright, I mean, these are celebratory cards. These are also emotional cards too. These are very feminine energies, so that may be what you should focus on a little bit more in this time, is just really feeling your emotions and allowing them to just be what they are. Allow them to guide you to what you need to be guided to, because even if it doesn't look exactly like what you wanted, what you created in your mind, especially with this Mystic of Bells, it's not what you want. That's the thing that's kind of funny about it, is because it's all kind of like a stepping stone. Sometimes the things that seem to be the perfect end all be all, like our desire, actually turn out to be just a stepping stone of what our true heart's desire, our true passion truly is. I feel like March is just going to be a really sweet month for you, though. I feel like also, too, the darker nature of these cards, I mean the black imagery in these 2 cards that are reversed, that symbolized to me that you may have been going through a hard time where you probably had to go at it alone a lot, really do things your own way. You didn't really have the support that you were wanting in those situations, which is, it's tough. It makes you kind of not want to pursue your journey, just because it's like, why is everything pushing against me right now? But no matter what, you still did. I see that you still kept your connection to the divine, and that's what keeps you going. That's what keeps you on your path. And like I said, even if it doesn't feel like it's your path, it's bringing you to your path. It's bringing you to the things that you want to receive. If you see up here with the candles, there's this little green gemstone, and green, like your stone that you guys actually picked here, that's all about your heart chakra. It's about receiving. It's about bliss. I actually really resonate with this reading personally, because a lot of the time when we work so hard and we get so detail oriented, we get so worried about just being able to create what we want out of our lives and worried about making it the best that we could possibly be, we close ourselves off to the opportunities that get us what we want. So this is all kind of coming together. I feel like your brain, especially with Mercury retrograde, especially with Mercury retrograde this month, I just feel like you are really being pushed to just go with the flow, go with the opportunities as they come, and celebrate along the way. Celebrate your victories because you have been extremely victorious. You have two very passionate, very in control cards here, and both of them are in reverse. So I feel like this is the time that what you want is coming to you, what you have been desiring and working towards, and just things that you would really, really benefit from in your life, those are starting to present themselves to you because you are not doing as much, because you are being forced to kind of take a step back in this time and to go with the flow, as you see with all the water in this card. So I have a good feeling about this month for you guys, group one. I think that a lot of what you're looking for, like I said, is going to start showing up. A reminder from Spirit is definitely to make sure that it is aligning with the feeling that you're looking for. Because like I said, you know, if it's not exactly what you want, check how it feels, because it might have been exactly what you wanted. So honestly, it's kind of confusing as a message, but when the time comes, you're going to understand where your opportunities are and what you can do about them. So I'm very excited to give you guys this message, group one. So if it resonated, give this video a thumbs up. It really helps out my channel. And of course, subscribe so I can continue to give you intuitively channeled messages. But I'm going to skedaddle. Check out my Instagram and WordPress, link down below. But I'll see you in another video. Bye for now. Okay, group two, let's get started. So honestly, you have 3 oracle cards when I only specifically asked for 2. So that just kind of shows what kind of month this is going to be for you guys. But I'm seeing a lot of like an angelic presence. I just want to say that right off the bat. This energy is so divinely touched, even more so than normal. This is going to be a very big month for you. I want to say that right off the bat because I see a lot of determined cards and a lot of characters that are really standing out to be in their power. So let's talk about this. So first we have the arts in Sorceress. So when I see these come out together, I just think that you have a divine purpose here that relies on your creativity to be expressed. But when I say that, or any time I ever mention like the arts or creativity, it stretches more than just making literal art or making, you know, music or just anything that is traditionally seen as creative. I know personally in my like corporate jobs that I've had, I was able to express my creativity in those areas too. Now, obviously it's up to whatever feels good to you, but also here with unconditional love, this is more Pisces energy too that comes up. So all of these really give off the Pisces energy. So if you're a Pisces or if you're going into Pisces season with immense Pisces energy, like a lot of us here, I know I'm for sure, this is a very big moment for you to embrace this dreamy creative side of you that is really wanting to be opened up because it has divine messages to share. It has this touch. Now, I say that also because, like I said, Sorceress, that is a very witchy oracle card. Now, obviously, all of them are somewhat on that line, but this has more of the lines of like, you're already doing it. Like, you've already crafted, you've already mastered your craft, and that allows you to really like step up your game. If you're somebody who does better when you are more in tune with your emotions, I feel like this time is going to be crucial for you to take action, but in a way that's still in flow and still intuitive, because we have, you know, the Explorer of Candles here, and this is the only card we have in reverse. So the Explorer of Candles is going on a journey to find the things that inspire him, and maybe going with that inspiration that already kind of sparked it, and taking that wisdom, taking those lessons that he's already learned from that inspiration, and then he was like, I want to do something with this. I want to share it with people, and I want to share it with people fast. I want to be able to embody the energy that gets me to where I want to go. So that may be a little bit of a blocking sensation that you have this month, where you just feel like, oh my god, I need to go, I need to be doing something, especially with Mercury retrograde. I mean, it's gonna stunt, at least feel like you're being stunted, or you might be stuck, or like things aren't working out how you expected them to. But we have the Mystic of Vials and the Explorer of Vials, as well as the Moon. So something is being uncovered here about yourself, something, like I said, about your creative side. I think it's just the fact that your energy needs to be expressed in a creative way, because the Mystic of Vials knows what's right and what's wrong, but he doesn't solely rely on that to help him decide where he goes from there, because he understands that we are humans, we have emotions that run very deep, that are very deeply connected to the world around us, and because of that, they're sacred. There's something to be really worthwhile and something that really has a purpose and has meaning. And the more that you allow yourself to see that and allow yourself to just go with that flow and go more with this style of night where you're on a jellyfish instead of a frog, you're honoring yourself a lot more when you're taking the time to slow down, to feel things out, and to really express yourself in ways that are true to this feeling and this power, honestly, that you have with your emotions, because it's intense. It's definitely something that is coming up for a reason for you, so let it come up as it needs to. Like I said, with the moon card here and the unconditional love and explorer of candles in reverse, there is something that you need to let go of inside of yourself that stops you from expressing yourself in this way. There's a little thing that I feel like is holding you back. You have this one little part of yourself that is really trying to stay picture perfect and stay on track and stay focused and driven and have more of this fiery energy, but I mean, your energy is asking for the water energy to come up, that emotional, intuitive, empathic, psychic kind of energy to come up. It will act like a force of nature to you. It is so intense in your personality and in the way that you are able to convey yourself into the world. I feel like this is a wake-up call for you to not be so woke sometimes, not be so worried about trying to fix everything and get everything perfect and trying to keep growing and keep excelling, because of course you want to keep doing that, but I feel like your energy is really, really rooted in this natural flowy state. So the more that you work with that and stop trying to bottle things up and stop trying to be in control, to recognize that all of the things that you've really felt a passion for, you've really felt this love for, you've been able to get it into your life. You've been able to manifest it and see it through into something that you've liked. Truly think about that, because that obviously came up for a reason for some of you out there. So I just want to let you know that, as it says on this oracle card, you are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. So the clearer and more concise that you can control your emotions a little bit, like I said, like not control, but just get in flow with them, kind of get in the water, feel it out, feel what's going on. That's where things start to transmute, things start to manifest, and when you will really start to feel the awakened energy that happens when you're creative and you express your most authentic light. So this is going to be a fabulous month for you, group 2. I'm so excited, and I think that you are going to find something that is very important to your purpose this month. So keep your heart open, keep your eyes out, and awareness around, so you are very aware when these times come to you, because honestly, you're not going to want to miss them. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out as a creator. Of course, comment if you have any comments. I will be on my WordPress and Instagram if you want to check me out there. Otherwise, I'll see you in a later video. Bye for now. Group 3, I feel like this month is going to be a huge month in regards to your family and some kind of undoing. Now, don't take that in any negative way. I do not see it as a negative at all. Obviously, this is all part of our journey, but let's talk about it. So first we have focused intention, then we have guiding children, but as well we have the 6 of Vials in reverse and the 4 of Candles in reverse. So these two tarot cards really are cards of family to me, especially the 4 of Candles. This is all about a harmonistic family, a family that really is thriving, celebrating, and stable, feeling spiritually supported. And then the 6 of Vials in reverse, well, the 6 of Vials in general is like family energy, past memories, past nurturing, that kind of thing. So with these two cards being in reverse, I feel like this is what is being illuminated at this time, or has been illuminated. And you are being guided, at least the energy around you for March 2020 is guiding you to get out of whatever kind of instability that you're currently in. Now, this could be with other people. Like I said, it could literally be like your family situation, or it could just be people that you see as family. You see them as being really close to you and really influential in your life. I've heard before, you are a combination of the top 5 people you spend your time with. So that might be a wake-up call for you, that you are like, this isn't something that really helps my inner child thrive. It's not something that really helps me succeed or feel like I'm in a place that is stable and that is nurtured. There's a big thing I'm feeling here. If it resonates for you, take it. If not, you know, let it flow. But we do have the Numius. And this is a card all about mystery, but it's about believing in the divine too. It's about understanding that we don't understand everything. We aren't completely godlike creatures. We have to work to gain our understanding about how the world works. But how do we gain that understanding? Well, it's walking through moments like this in the dark where you see the light, you see the magic unfold. It's kind of the energy of this situation too, because we have the Ace of Tomes. So this is like the energy of Earth. This is like having a new purpose, a new goal to go after, and to really allow yourself to find the things that are worth receiving your time and worth receiving your energy. And even if this is people, which I'm kind of honestly getting that this may be people, just going out on a whim and just being like, you know what, there is something better for me, that inspiration will change your life, like literally will change your life. So if you get those nudges in March of 2020, group 3, just go with it. Just trust that you're being guided. You know, with this guiding children card, people can take this as guiding children, and maybe that's the case if you're trying to get your children out of some sort of situation, but more so it's your inner child. It's the being that's inside of you that is truly directing and calling the shots, which, you know, you might not think that that's how you roll, but in reality, we all have this inner child in us that is the main source of our responses and reactions to things. So I feel like the more that you nurture or just start to listen to your inner child, you will see that there is a path that is set up for you to take and to kind of help you find your foundation again. But with the wings also here, I just want to say that this is a very divine time for you. This is a divine guidance kind of nudge that you're gonna get in this month. So don't be afraid. Like, I just want to stress that so much. Do not be afraid. Like, no matter what happens in this month, no matter what like appears to be not in your best interest emotionally, I feel like, or just spiritually, but yeah, basically for those, I feel like those situations are going to sort themselves out, because, you know, the Numius and then the Ace of Tomes, that is inferring that mysterious situation is going to manifest in a way that is really in alignment with your soul truth and what you want. Actually, this is kind of ironic. You guys had the cluster here, and as you see, there's an amethyst cluster right there. So I find this to be really relevant, that you guys are going to go through this alignment process, I guess, where you have to find how you can align yourself with what you want in the universe. And when things start showing up as like more of a tangible goal, it's a lot easier for you to work towards it, because you're like, like, you know, there's something for me to actually like get at the end of this. And that's what it feels like for you. You're going to find the focused intention that you're going to need to go about this journey and to start this, you know, rite of passage, because also the Ace of Tomes is the beginning of a journey. It's the start of this very good and very life-changing journey of, you know, the Pentacles, but ultimately it ends up changing the lineage. The work you put in ends up affecting your whole family for years and years to come. And that's the thing that, you know, about healing that people don't seem to understand, is that when you do healing for yourself, you're not only healing yourself, you're healing all the people that you would have interacted with in a way that wouldn't have allowed them to have space in those interactions, if that makes sense. So this is going to be a very unknown kind of time, like that Pisces energy. That's where the undoing happens, right before you hit that threshold and you start your journey again. So that's where you're at right now, group 3. Like I said, this is not a bad thing at all. This is absolutely in your highest good and will reap amazing, amazing, amazing benefits. I absolutely promise you guys. So be open to the journey that is presenting itself to you, and remain focused on your why and what you are trying to accomplish out of every situation, everything that you do. Because the more you keep that in sight, the more you will stay in alignment with what you're looking for. So honestly, guys, I see a lot of great growth this month. So keep it up. Take care of yourself, please. That's the biggest thing also when you're doing work on your inner child, is to be extremely kind to yourself. That is actually what heals all situations. So use your heart, use your compassion and your awareness to guide you along your path. But I'm so happy to give you this message. If it resonated, give it a thumbs up. It really helps me a lot as a creator, and of course subscribe so I can continue to help you out. well. But I will see you guys in a later video. Check me out on WordPress, Instagram, which is linked down below, but I'll see you guys in a later video.